Right, everyone, welcome back to the Elbis and Elbis World Class Podcast. I'm joining with Elbis.
Alright, pal.
Can I see that Beaver's had his teeth done? What's all that about?
When admiring an attractive female entity,
Jesus.
a mouthful of pearly white gnashes is certainly a cherry on top of the usual essential assets, assuming, of course, they are au naturel. In my mind, the present pursual of partially permanent porcelain presents the perfect analogy of the Luciferian vision for a human race reduced to reproductive organs for the maniacal machine-driven dystopia they so crave. Be warned, those who fund your fabricated fangs shall grow tired of your twerking and refuse to remunerate a spud-swallowed whole. Only then will you realise that Mother Nature wasn't so bad after all, and finally your self-inflicted, ground-down, toothless grin will reveal to the world just how ugly you really are.
Turkey tea for a turkey jerker.
What's going on with Elvis? Elvis.
Well, fans, Elbis and Elbis, once again, have
The
returned.
4 to 5 month period has expired and the court has ordered we must make an appearance.
The court came calling, let's just say, and it's a shame really, fans, because when you're forced upon something, it's tough to really do it with joy, but luckily, when you're the kings, you can knock something like this out pretty easily.
Well speaking, pal. Anyway, do we have a chat at first, or do we go straight
I forgot really what's been going on, to be honest.
Oh, well, there's been plenty going on, fans. Are you going to tell them how you've seen the light?
Oh, listen, fans.
He reached rock bottom, fans.
Jesus. Jesus. I'll give you a rock bottom.
I'm getting evicted from Skid Row.
Bloody hell.
Please help me.
Jesus Christ. I'll tell you what, fans, sometimes in life you reach a point where you've got to get to the bottom to get to the top. And listen, the top for me is nowhere near this full. Let's just say.
Hey, listen to this, fans, and listen to this, Elvis. Keep your hands off that pile of 20s down there, won't you? I need them to blow me nose. Hey, there's some Amazon gift cards there. I've never even touched them. I use them to pick caviar out my teeth. Things are going really well for me. And not so well for this lad.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, fans, I'll be honest. But
in any case, we've got to go to...
Yeah, it's important, fans. We're being serious now. We do have some legal... Yes, we are legally obliged to get some things done, and as you fans will know from the last 2 episodes, we have we are in big trouble, pal. It's a shame, really, but we are trying our best to reconcile, and I think it's really
we might as well get it out of the way.
We need to get out of the way, so I think we should just get it over and done with. Elbis and Elbis presents
clarifications. Oh. yeah. All right, sorry, pal.
Margot.
Yeah, I know. You go.
I do this bit.
What do we present?
Clarifications and corrections.
Right. December 2021. Sound effects by the Gym. Perhaps Liam Gallagher did not provide the clothing as insinuated.
The Elbis and Elbis album review show, number 18, Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits, the 11th of April 2021. I am now a huge fan of Dire Straits. Well, thank God that's out the way, fans.
Yeah, we've got that done. And to be honest, fans, we could just quit right there and we've done our call.
We do,
duties.
yeah, we do.
We've
Our
travelled all the way
obligations
down the
have
M62.
been sufficed. Let's
But
just say.
I tell you what, because obviously, you know, do we respect our fans? I'm not sure. I don't know if they respect us.
Well, I'm not sure, and I'll be honest, I've been looking at the world-class email at gmail.com. And to be honest with the fans, they've really not been sending much, and I'm a bit sick of it.
Pal, did you say that there are quite a lot of attractive female entities now looking to tune in?
That's never changed, pal.
System.
Hey, just tell you what, Elbis and Elbis at the moment, fans, they seem to be trending, and it's nice because when you go away from something for so long, but ultimately the entities seem to be keeping Elbis and Elbis in the loop.
It's interesting though, isn't it, pal? Like, we don't even have to try.
Very
right?
interesting.
And we only turn up because of court-appointed duties.
Yes.
And yet we are trending again.
We're fast
and I'm not surprised because there's nothing
who
else
else
out
would
there,
be
is there?
trending, really? There's
But, you know, and so because we're trending, I think we don't owe anything to the fans.
Well, we don't.
But
we've given everything we
maybe
need
it's
to
the
give.
astral community, perhaps, to discuss what has been going on.
On.
Now,
And
I'll tell you
glad
what then,
said that.
let's go to... let's have a
Well, it's a part. Well, you've just mentioned the astral community, pal.
Well, let's not talk too much.
Well,
Why don't we discuss it in DRV?
Well, I think that might be a good idea if you want to find Jukey the jukebox.
Let's go to Dream or Vision,
It's
shall
Dream or
we?
Vision.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on. Come on, pal, come on.
Jesus Christ.
Seriously.
I'll tell you what, this happened
You
to me
spend
for a while.
enough time with that jukebox to bloody know how to wear
Yeah,
it.
it just sits in a
Jesus.
corner now.
Oh
I'm
my
mainly
God.
working on super
Needs a dusting, I'll tell you that. Look,
Travelling
it's
the
filthy.
Northern Hemisphere,
Jesus.
displaying
Look
the
at that
amazing properties
state,
of
that
it.
spatch,
But the
you
thing is...
disgusting
Oh, no, but I haven't
filthy.
seen the spatch. The
Jesus.
counterpointed rubber, by the way,
Come
from the
on,
last
come
episode,
on.
has now been removed legally, let's just say. So, in any case, it's Dream or Vision. Good. Was you supposed to say that?
No, well, maybe. You seem to be quite... Hey! I love this. I'm going to stand up. Stand it. Don't you wonder sometimes if it's a dream or a vision? The performance there, it gets more world class every time we're legally obligated to do it.
Exactamundo do.
Well,
now we can freely
massive
talk about
DRV
astral
this week.
things, because I knew you were sort of going down this route.
Yeah.
Listen to what happened midweek, fans, and I tell you what, fans,
God.
if you want a little nap, you might be best taking one now, because
Well,
I received the facts midweek,
Wow.
and let's just say I had a stack of paper in
it's from
the
me, wasn't
fax machine. Yeah,
No,
and it ran out of paper because it was going on.
Honestly, fans, honestly.
So
And
I think Elbis
Well,
the Impetuoso
come on.
should go fog. in
Yes,
terms this time,
yes,
because, God,
yes.
we
But I
need to
will
get this
say,
over.
I will say
Yeah.
that this is going to be a groundbreaking DRV. from
Well,
me.
we've heard that before,
Well,
man.
come on.
Let's
Have a
wait
bit
and
of
see.
faith in Elbis. the
All
Impet.
right, all
But
right.
listen to this though, fans, and I know recently Elbis and Elbis, it's no secret. We actually have seemed to have come to a bit of a block, if you could
impasse
say.
in some
Yes,
nice
yes,
say
an
it.
astral impasse.
Yeah.
Empathetically.
Come on, pal, get on with it. You're going fog.
Sorry.
Come on.
But honestly, fans, it's going to be groundbreaking this one. So I don't mind going fog. It's up to you.
Well,
Bob.
you
But-
go fog, because then you have to
Alright.
decide whether the fans
Well,
will sleep or
listen
not.
to
God,
this.
come on.
So as you said, Fal, the fax
Let's
machine was
not
going
have
off, and the
about the
reason
red
why
ones,
the
actually.
fax machine was going off
Yeah.
was because I managed to travel into the astral, and I found myself.
Hang on a minute, what night was this?
It wasn't
It wasn't the most
the
astral
most
night.
astral
Oh,
night
okay,
of all, which
interesting.
interested
Carry
me.
on, go on,
Interested
pal.
me, and that tells
on.
me that the most astral night of all maybe has moved days,
No,
but we're not
no,
sure
come
about
on,
that,
man, we
and
can't
that's
say it.
just an
We
assumption.
can't make bold claims
No,
like that without
no.
evidence.
Well, I'm excited, aren't I?
So, come
But
on.
listen,
Anyway.
seriously, no. Listen to this, right?
Alright, you've been saying that for 3 minutes now.
Alright,
Come
alright.
on.
So anyway, so I goes into the astral, and I found myself what can only be described as an astral cul-de-sac. And the astral cul-de-sac was surrounded by the lower class. And what I mean by
Oh
that
my God.
is that it was sort of up on like at the bottom of a mountain, but it was like at the top of a hill. So
was you on top of the mountain looking down on the lower class?
No,
or was you
no, I was on the same level. I was amongst the lower class.
Interesting.
But
I'm an astral lord and I like to look down on the likes of you.
But as you know, I've always been able to mingle with the lower
classes.
And that's what I was doing.
Whereas I struggle a bit with that.
You do. And I was at the astral cul-de-sac, but everyone was sort of, I was getting to know everyone, and I was just I was hearing people out and listening to people's stories.
Was there any?
Well, let's just say if there was probably.
They would have been up for it though.
But listen, listen, I don't want to say.
Come on, hurry up.
Honestly, so I got to the astral cul-de-sac, right, lower class, right, and. I'm walking around and they're like, bloody hell, Elbis, what are you doing here and all that. And I got to know all these people and I got to know this one family, right, pretty well actually. Yeah. And now I can't remember any names, but they did say the name and I've really been struggling to remember what it is. But I can't remember now. Come on. But they definitely told me the name. Anyway, so I got to know them a little bit.
Yeah.
And there was a point where it got quite emotional. I could see there was real emotion. And I said to him, one day, when I've got enough money, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to take you out.
Talk about an empty promise.
Get stuffed.
Oh my God,
Get stuffed. I could do it now if I wanted to. The only reason why I'm not is because I want to wait a little bit. That's just down to me.
Come on,
I'm an awakening.
Come on,
I can help anyone.
Hurry up.
But anyway.
Awakening.
So.
We'll see where you are in 2 weeks, well.
Stuffed. I tell you what. I had the awakening the other night, but I nearly fell asleep when you started talking. But I tell you what.
Get on with this.
Listen. So, at the cul-de-sac. And yeah, I said, I'm
really
going to help.
Yeah, well, listen, you keep interrupting me. Go on.
So anyway, I'm talking to him. I'm going to help you in that. And they was like, thank you, like really appreciate it. And then you're not going to believe this, pal. Now, have you ever seen a show called The Simpsons?
I am aware of their way.
Now, do you remember on The Simpsons where there was sort of when there was a bit in an episode where they'd be sort of like in like the forest and it was sort of up. Like at the top of a hill, and you could look out and see the whole of Springfield.
No, but go on.
Do you know what I mean? You can see the sky. You can see the whole skyline. Yeah. So you can see the skyline of a city from the astral cul-de-sac. Yes. All of a sudden, I saw some blue flashing lights, and these blue flashing lights, there was a lot of them like surrounding, and it was like I genuinely thought we were
interesting.
Straight away, alarm bells start ringing, and I thought this is an astral raid. So the
So what you're saying is it was astral law enforcement?
Well, I'll tell you about this. I think it was astral law enforcement, and I'll get to it. If you keep bloody interrupting me. But anyway, and I go around the astral, and the lower class astral cul-de-sac started panicking, quite rightfully, and I goes round, and I'm like, everyone get inside, don't worry, Elbis the Impetuous, I'll go see what's going on. Rushed into that a little bit, but I rushed in, and I goes and I see these astral law enforcement. Now these astral law enforcement were wearing, they was covered up head to toe, and they was sort of dressed like a stormtrooper of Star Wars, but not like the same colour as a stormtrooper, and not the same way sort of style.
So in some ways nothing like them.
In some ways nothing like them, but some ways very similar. If you see what I'm saying. Anyway, I goes up to one of them and I said, "What's going on here?" And he said, "Don't worry, we're just scanning." All of a sudden,
interesting.
About 5 drones flew up into the air.
Astral drones or physical drones?
No, I'm pretty sure astral, but it could have easily been physical half.
Well, fans, we've said quite a few times.
And the drones start flying around, and
what
they started doing is scanning around the area. They started scanning the astral cul-de-sac. They started scanning into the city.
You say cul-de-sac weird. You say cul-de-sac. Come on, anyway.
Anyway, that's not the point. And then these drones start scanning the city, and they start scanning the astral cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac. Go on. And they start scanning it. And I'm like, what's going on here? But there's so many of them. And these astral law enforcement were in like these trucks, right?
This is where the paper futuristic. Fans.
It was futuristic.
Yeah.
And I can't really... The vehicles they were driving were so like ahead of its time. I'd never seen anything like it.
Alright.
So that tells me that there is something going on in the astral with law enforcement, and now they're scanning. That's the interesting point.
It is
what are they scanning? Now it seems to me like possibly the Luciferians are trying to scan the astral realm and could possibly map out the astral realm.
It is interesting for a couple of reasons.
Mainly
because of what I'm going to say. Now, are you done?
Well, might as well be. You keep interrupting me. God, I would have gone on for more. I know there's more to say, but I'm
Go on, then
I'm done with
it.
No, I'm done with it. Come on, what are you going to say?
This is why it's interesting, because
Come on,
in the astral now, in the astral realm, there is one thing that is severely lacking.
Well.
That is the great one himself, Elvis the Void.
Jesus.
Because I have not been to the astral for absolutely ages.
Well.
Now,
No,
but listen, fans and listen,
Jesus.
I regularly travel the Northern Hemisphere displaying the amazing properties of the supercomputer.
Well,
and so because I'm so busy, I've not really had a lot of chance to dip into the astral. And I've been taking a lot of this CBD oil, if you see what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Well, else, when you're a busy man like me, you wouldn't understand it. You spend all day laying on Skid Row with it.
Stuff. I'm just glad it's not the bloody blue pill like it was last time.
Shut up. That was an accident. You know about that. But in any case, come on. Oh, yeah. So I've not really been to the astral that much. But then when I got these ridiculous facts from you saying about the astral and everything, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have a bloody go at it. So I came off the CBD oil and I still went nowhere. That was on Tuesday.
Interesting.
Then Wednesday, I still went nowhere. And I thought, well, I'll go somewhere tomorrow because it was Thursday. The most astral day of all. In any case, I didn't go anywhere. But what happened was, I did sort of awake astrally for a very brief moment. And I sensed several dark entities stood around the bed, almost guarding me in. And that's why the scanning thing's interesting, because I feel like they might be scanning for the most powerful ones.
Civil dark entities.
Oh, yeah. They were like guardsmen. They were guardsmen holding me back.
Entities as in...
No, believe me, pal. I tell you what, if there had been, I'd have jumped all over them. But these lot, there was just like guards or something. Penning me in. But not only that, but turning my astral powers back on me in some way, I felt. Now, what's interesting is, this week, we've had a few weird things that have happened. I feel like my astral powers have been turned back on me.
Yes.
Now, Monkey's got up twice this week and put her knickers on backwards. And the other day, she went to work with her top the wrong way around. So I think what's been going on is they're reversing my astral powers, but because Monkey is of more feeble mind than mine, astrally, it's affecting her physically. So she started to go backwards in a man.
Oh my God!
Well, I know.
Interesting. So what you're saying is, Colin, just to get to the crux of this, what you are saying is that somehow the astral... The Luciferian astral entities
that was scanning for me.
Have somehow affected Monkey as well.
Yes, that's right. Well, she sleeps in the same bed, you see.
Right,
so these astral guards are affecting her in the physical. Obviously, I've got like this buffer because I have massive astral powers. But in any case, that's it. So I've not really been to the astral, but there is something going on. Right. Oh, my God, hang on. Well, we'll wrap it up there. I think these fans have had enough of it. Hey, stop that. Give me that,
But honestly, fans, being honest, that was very interesting.
It was a very interesting.
More interesting mind than his.
Come on, shut up, pal. Let's go.
Come on.
Stand in the studio. Put that in. Put that in. What? New feature. Oh, wow.
Don't you wanna sometime your arms? If it's a dream or a vision. Well, that was dream or vision. And I've got to say, fans, it was quite interesting that. Well, from my part anyway, bloody hell.
It was an interesting one.
Doing.
Sometimes things don't have to have substance to be important, and that's what I would say about that last little segment that we have. Now, well, anyway, I'm ready to be off though, pal. But
I'm looking at wrapping this up.
We've probably got about 10 minutes left before we have. Oh man, Joey, is there going to be an after party?
Well, I think probably, but I'm not sure if any fans have been invited because, quite frankly, I'm sick of them.
There could be an album review show. We're not sure yet, though. We did listen back to it.
We're trying to figure out if we want to do it or not, but we got sick of them anyway.
Oh, there's that important announcement.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
As the fans know, we have been engaged in a legal battle with Podomatic for best part of 3 years
Just another one of our several legal ongoing battles.
And in any case, we've reached an impasse, let's just say.
Well, you like that,
and it turns out that Podomatic are not going to budge on this £9 a month business. And if anything, they've said they're going to put the price up for us. Yeah. So what we've decided is we're going to delete Season 1. Now, we'll say that again, fans.
Yes.
Delete Season 1.
Now, before fans, I know before you get into a disarray, don't worry. The Season 1, if you want to go listen to it, and I know you probably will, it will still be uploaded on YouTube as
well, I'm in the process of transferring it all to audio tape.
Yes.
Or, for you nostalgic fans, you can buy it on pre-prepared punch card.
And you can, and this will be a monthly subscription, and we're probably looking somewhere around 100 quid a month.
Something
like that. We think it's a fair price.
And you can get the blueprints if you're still waiting for them blueprints.
100 quid a month.
I'm still working on them, but keep paying your subs because
absolutely.
You won't get anything.
Absolutely.
And they'll be delivered astrally.
And also, we have another announcement, and that is to keep an eye out on the Elbis and Elbis shop, the World Class shop. If you want to go to the Elbis and Elbis World Class merch shop, then you can find it in the Elbis and Elbis World Class Twitter account, and you can go into the bio. And if you look in maybe
there's the new Elbis to Baby range, which came out over a year ago now, and we forgot to mention it. And it's really specifically aimed at those sexy single mothers.
Yes.
And if you want to buy something nice for your baby, then yes, you can buy that. But
And
Elbis and Elbis don't take any credit for that baby. So don't get any ideas, alright?
Duff, let's just say, and you're walking around pregnant and all that, and you want something to lace about it. There is also the refreshing performance leggings that would also be great for you as well. So why not help yourself
to
them
it
as
as
well?
well? Rather than get going now, which we were going to do,
Come on.
Why don't we just have one go at the fan favourite feature? You know what it is, fans?
BOTW. Oh, come on, jokes.
Come on, jokes.
Slippery jokes. Come on. Hey. Come on.
Come on, hey!
What are you doing?
Jokes! Oh, well, we haven't used it for a while.
Yeah,
Grease it.
Keep them talking, pal.
Alright. I'm grease.
Oh, hey!
Wrong. Come on. Jesus. Oh, yes.
You can go through the highs, you can go through the lows, but what matters is when there's a BOTW. Well, I've got to say, fans, and you probably realise that Elbis and Elbis, it's like they've never left, but I've got to say, I'm disappointed in Juki's performance today, but we'll deal with that after the poddy. It can sound quite
bad Juki. Anyway, let's not get hung up on Juki.
Well, would you like to go fog?
Yeah, I think I will go fog.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Because you went fog on.
Yes, you did. You did. Have you got a pretty bad punch?
Oh, come on, pal.
Come on. Can we just wrap this up?
Well, actually, and it's interesting you say that because I do have a pre-prepared puncher. What it was is I was packing up the subcomputer to on one of our tours to demonstrate to the top universities in the Northern Hemisphere the amazing computing capabilities. However, I was packing Soupy up, let's just say, and I found a bunch of old pre-prepared punches. What I had from the testing phase. And it's interesting because at that stage, there was only 1 billion lines of Fortran code, but it still ran pretty well. Now, so this is a old entity, because I fed them in. And I thought, what entity?
Old entity is in old.
No. It's one I discovered a long time ago.
Right,
like
that's important.
I'd say it's a classic entity, not old. No.
Interesting.
No.
And does she?
She is still within the range, but she's definitely over 20.
And is she?
Oh, come on, let me talk about it.
Come on.
Well, you like to hear a bit about what she does.
Yeah,
and guess what she
does?
She is a Mexican weather girl. Now let me just say, I first stumbled upon her in one of my meteorological journals. I was looking through, and she'd put a little piece in, you know. Wow, look at this. Well, let me just say, I tell you what, up top, she is primo. And let's say downtown, if you see what I'm saying, it is equally as impressive. And I can only imagine the basement is quite tacky.
Have you got pre-prepared punchy or what? I'm excited.
Yeah, pre-prepared.
Come on.
I pre-prepared this about 15 years. No, not 15 years ago.
I don't remember how to do this.
Come on. Hang on, that one.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no, can you remember the command? P-run. Register.
I forgot.
Hang on. No, well, you're not even on it.
P-run.
Give it. Hey, give me that.
Look what you've done here.
Yeah, because you shouldn't be on it.
Well,
so,
you know I get excited.
P-run. Register it. Come on. I don't know why.
It's there. It's there.
Right, I'll go to that.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, it's an old... Hey, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I tell you what.
Let's just say the forecast is a shower.
Hey, she could expect takes a few inches of a knife. And don't forget she's Mexican.
Oh, wow.
Fajita.
Oh, God.
Jeez, unbelievable. Hey, I tell you what.
No, I'm interested because I think, have you put it through the Luciferian
Yes.
checks?
Now it was inconclusive.
No, this.
But I do not think there is much Luciferianism.
Mexican.
Here, you see what I'm saying? I mean, look at that.
God.
Oh, wow, look at this. Wow.
Come on, pal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a lot of Luciferianism there.
Yeah, she's alright.
I think she's just well worked out big, if you see what I'm saying. Look at this.
Wow. Let's just see.
Oh.
Let's just see. Well, it looks like there's a storm and it's moving south.
Hey, she'd get a warm front.
Oh, it's shocking, really, isn't it? Anyway.
Strong contender that though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Come on.
that,
hang on, I hope you've got one this week. Because let's face it, the last few times you've been absolutely pathetic.
And as you mentioned,
it best not be one of these digital beggars.
Just
that
calm down, will you, pal? But listen to this.
I'm very passionate about
I
this.
know you are passionate, and I can tell you're just standing.
I'm very passionate.
And it is a
It's
standing.
studio.
It is, and we've always
Very
established
passionate
that.
about this.
But I am cool as a cucumber, and I'm sat on this seat, and the reason why I'm sat on the seat softly and soundly is because as the fans will have heard, as Elbis the Wise was talking about, I recently reached rock bottom. Come on. But I pulled myself out the dumps and I climbed the top of a mountain, and I have not climbed the top of a point like you did when you went camping with your mate.
Come on, have you got one of these pots of the wick or not?
Well, you'd be happy to know, pal, I've prepared a punchy.
Hang on, you need to tell us something about that.
Whoa. Let me tell you about her first.
Well then, yeah. Well, you might well organise this.
This is...
What does she do?
She's a gymnast.
A flexible.
A flexible feline. But she's a gymnast. And I believe she attends a university, LSU, in I think it's in America or something, I think.
Oh, really?
But that's really not important.
Yeah.
But
she's a gymnastic baby.
She's a gymnastic baby.
Well,
to be honest,
a thing with gymnasts. I'm not sure.
Don't worry, I've run her through.
Well, hang on. You have done the prepared punch, but you insert it.
All right. Well, don't worry, fans. I've run her through the age check.
I was going to say. Oh, hang on. This isn't
No. Everything checks out.
Because you've got history on this.
And I've got to say, pal, I'd be trembling in your boots. Although it was a great beat, OTW.
So it's P-Run, Register B.
Yes.
P-Run, Register B.
B.
Come on.
B.
What are you doing?
B.
Come on. Oh, let's have a look at this there. Well, she certainly seems flexible, but I don't know whether I can see much assets there or not. Come on, let's get some on with the assets.
Oh my God.
Press Control here, and then you get the assets. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow. For the fans, let's just say the top shelf isn't...
It's not the traditional...
It's a well-organised shelf.
The bottom shelf
that is polished perfectly. That's
yes. Now, if I was showing someone around this entity, I would probably take them straight to the basement.
But the bottom shelf,
the top shelf isn't as well stocked as what you would normally go for, but when you have a really well organised basement, you can sometimes get away with the untidy upstairs. Let's just say. So yes, but I tell you what, these are clear.
And I've got to say, pal,
and she's definitely past the age verification.
Yeah, she's past the age verification.
Well,
and she's also past the Luciferian.
I was going to say that is what I do like about this part. There's no way she's a Luciferian.
Let's just say we've gone nowhere near the forbidden fruit this week.
Yeah.
There is no Luciferianism.
It's as clean a result as I've ever seen.
It's the cleanest BOTW I've ever seen.
It's like mine came out the Luciferian check and it was about 67%. So I went for it. As long as it's over 50, I'm fine. But this one is a 99.8%. There is no Luciferianism whatsoever.
I'll tell you what.
Well done, pal. I admire this, but what does Soupy think? That's the problem.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I put her legs over her head.
Oh!
It's a 10! It's a 10! 10. It's a 10. It's a 10, fans.
Anyway, it don't matter what we think because
that's
it's
true.
up to Soupy, the supercomputer.
But it's important to
Can you remember the command?
Yeah, I can remember the command. It is prun.
No, it's
print
AB.
AB.
Type it in there. Come on. Print.
And it's important to remember, fans, that with this segment there is no winner.
Yeah, well that's
Both
it.
of these entities have won because they're on this show.
Print AB.
AB.
If you can't remember, fans, it compares the registers.
Here we go.
And Soupy, the supercomputer, decides which board is the
it going?
best. I don't know. Hey,
Yeah.
hang on.
Sounds a bit rusty.
Yeah, it is. Well, I
Yeah,
don't do
well,
this a lot
it's
now.
not
No,
bad.
I took her around the top.
dust as well.
Took
You
Soupy
disgusting.
around the top. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it's an interesting
Very
one.
interesting being. We don't often go for that. I'm proud of us both, pal, and I'm proud because it's the cleanest thing on TV I've ever seen.
Well,
in the Luciferian sense is that there is no clear Luciferianism.
It'd be an interesting date for all of us because
really
your
would,
board
wouldn't
could do some gymnastics and that,
Yes,
and
yes,
ours
yes.
could tell us about the weather and also what they do in Mexico.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
you know, it would be great. Whereas some of the others we picked, you know, these kids are beggars, you know.
Oh my.
Oh, my.
Well, I don't want to go into it.
Just sit
It
there
riles
and
me up the
like,
wrong way. It riles me up the wrong way. It really does. And what I love about these two entities is that they are professionals
Well, this is it.
and
Yeah.
they are excelling in
There's more
both
to
their
them.
professions. Let's just
More
say.
to them.
And both of them have got
Yeah.
decent professions on the front.
But the thing is, there's more to them than just T and A.
There
So
is.
for me,
Yeah.
T, tick, A, tick, B for basement, tick that, and then also a profession as well. And
It's
so-
all round ticks. It's a 10 for both for me, and anyone can win here. And don't forget, fans, there is no winners. Both of these entities have won just because Elbis and Elbis are talking about them.
Our career's going to go from strength to strength.
Well, if you thought they was popular now, it's just going to skyrocket, fans.
And all I can say to these entities is, you're welcome. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Well, let's see. Here we go. It's upside down.
Go upside down dot matrix. Let's have a look. He's done it again!
Sick of this.
Elvis the War.
I'm not bothering
He's
anymore,
done it
fans.
again.
There's no point anymore. There's obvious
Well,
that
that's
this
it.
idiot
Once again.
has been fiddling with jukes. He's been fiddling with the
hey,
switch.
get stuck.
And this
Come on.
is shocking. But I've got to say, pal, I can't be
I
angry
barely
too
fiddle
much
with
because
jukes
both of
that
these
much.
are 10s, I've got to say.
Listen,
Well, fans.
That was a good one in a way.
Well,
It's nice and short.
yeah, and I'm glad we're wrapping it
which
up, to
is
be
what
honest,
we want.
fans. I've
I'm
got a
glad
mixed
we're
grill.
wrapping up. So
Well-
I reckon it'll probably be about 4 months again, will it? Is it 4
Yeah,
months so
well,
far?
I'm not
What's
sure.
the
We'll
point
just,
meant?
well, it depends when, you know,
Yeah,
our
yeah,
legal,
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
we've got to work in our legal restrictions,
Yeah.
but...
And if you want to help us with our legal restrictions, either just send us £100 a month.
Or send us an email, Elbis and Elbis, world-class email at
And
gmail.com.
I'll tell you what, sometimes it doesn't have to be financial. If you are a entity, just send us a little flash of your whatever.
If
and we'll
you
be happy.
don't
Because
mind.
sometimes it helps keep morale up.
Well, we've been Elbis and Elbis. You've been world-class.
What's going on with Elvis? Elvis.
Maybe didn't see that physical muck we currently know. Better go check on him.
Maybe I'm turning into a physical what we used to.
Oh my god. No, not here.